Okay.
Okay, this 80th question. Let me see what you guys did first. What did you do, Ryan? Okay, for the factorial, plus 1, I plus I. Okay, that'll work.
Actually, what we use E is equal to E plus I, but after 4 it will get increment by 3, then 7, then 7 plus 4 will be like that.
Yeah, you just have to double the I. I plus I or I into 2. Okay, that's correct. Leah, what did you do? Oh, you wrote the whole series in that. You can't write that, no, because we don't know where it ends. See, the ending of the series is at n. So it depends on what you take n from the user. Okay, so you have to make a formula, not just write everything. Okay. Just show total, let me write. Yeah. Okay, let me explain this one. So this is sum of series, and in the denominator you can see one. Where are you all? Gloria, Ahmed, Nathan, put your cameras on. In the denominator you can see one. It's okay. It's 2 upon 1 factorial plus 4 upon 2 factorial plus 6 upon 3 factorial. Okay. So in the denominator you can see finding factorial. Now, what is the relationship between the denominator and the numerator in each of these in each of these terms?
Numerator is increasing by 2 and denominator is increasing by 10.
Okay, that is a pattern throughout. But what is the relationship between the numerator and the denominator? Like you have to look at each term. Okay, now in this you have to where is this? Look at each term. In each term, what is the relationship between the numerator and the denominator? Look at 8 upon 4 factorial. What's the relationship between the 8 and the 4?
Numerator is double of the denominator.
Yes, numerator is double of the denominator. If denominator is 4, then numerator is 8. Okay. All right. Now we have to which value will we take as I, the numerator or the denominator?
Numerator.
If you take numerator I, then I's value will be plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. It goes on that way. And then if you want to find denominator, we have to divide by 2. Better than that, take the denominator's value as I, which means I will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple, plain and simple. Okay. So you're not doing plus 2 or anything. I is just going normal 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way till n. Okay.
And we can use math.power also. No, not power.
You're not doing any power here. Okay, so what we were saying, the I values are the denominator 1, 2, 3, 4, and the numerator is what in relationship with I. What is the numerator? As you said, it is double of the denominator. So the numerator is I into 2 or 2 into I. Okay. Now the denominator has factorials. So before we, okay, let's just write this first. I is starting at 1, I is going till n, and I is incrementing by one number every time. Now in this for loop, we have our sum is equal to sum plus. This is common for every sum of series program. This never changes. Here we have to put what each of the term is. So what is the term? What is the numerator? The numerator is 2 into I.
Divide by 5.
And what's the denominator? It's a factorial of I. It's not just I, right? You know what factorial, right, Leah? So 3 factorial means what? 1 into 2 into 3. 4 factorial means 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. Right. So before we put the denominator over here, we have to find the factorial of I. What is the statement to find the factorial of I? F is equal to F into I. We have done the factorial program. We have used it in 3 different programs previously, right? So like this, we find the factorial of I first, and then this f, we put it in the denominator here. Do you understand? I'll say that once again. Your for loop is from 1 to n. That means the denominator values 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way till n. Your sum formula is sum is equal to sum plus numerator upon denominator. The numerator is 2 into the I value. If I is 1, then numerator is 2. If I is 2, numerator is 4. If I is 3, numerator is 6. So it's just multiplying by 2. So that's why the numerator is 2 into I. Okay, we can put a bracket here just to be safe. Even if you don't put, it's okay, because in Java, the precedence for multiplication and division is same, but it does what is first. So multiplication comes first. So don't worry, it will do multiplication only first before doing the division. But you can put a bracket if you want, it won't make any difference. All right, so that's the numerator, 2 into I. And what's the denominator? The denominator is the factorial of I. So we are finding the factorial of I and using that in F. When I is 1, F will be the factorial of 1. Then when I becomes 2, what will F be? The factorial of 2. Then when I becomes 3, F becomes a factorial of 3. Because for every for loop, we're multiplying that value of I with F. First, what is F initially?
What?
F is 1. So first time you'll multiply 1 with F. So what is F?
1.
1. That's a factorial of 1. Then when I becomes 2, you'll multiply 2 with that 1. So that is 2's factorial, 2. Then next I becomes 3, you'll multiply 3 with that 2. That becomes 6. Then when I becomes 4, you're multiplying 4 with that 6. That becomes 24, which is a factorial of 4. And so like that, you're continuously multiplying the value of I with the F. Okay, this is the program. Oh, and what is sum? How do we initialize sum as?
0.
Sum as 0, because you're using it for addition. F is 1 because you're using it for multiplication. Did you understand this program, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just write this program, complete it, and send it to me. You have 3 minutes.
I tried the 79th one. Can you please check if it's correct?
Yes.
Sir, I cannot see your screen.
This one.
Yeah, now I can see.
Okay, Gloria. This looks right. So I is going from 1 to n, and when I is even, then you're multiplying and printing I into -5. So it's negative. Else you're multiplying and printing it with 5. That's correct.
In this question, what is why is there exclamatory mark?
Exclamatory mark is used as a sign for factorial outside Java, not in Java. In Java, its meaning is not. But outside Java, we use the symbol for factorial. Okay, last class you were there when we did factorial?
I
You know,
wasn't there.
okay, that's when we did factorial. So factorial of a number means, for example, factorial of 3 is 1 into 2 into 3. Okay, so here, 71 question which we did last time was the factorial. So here I've written here 5 factorial means 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. So to find the factorial, this is the formula. F is equal to F into I. Okay, so you're multiplying all the values of I with the F and storing it in F. First time you're multiplying 1, that gets stored in F. Then you multiply 2, that gets stored. Then 3, 4. So it keeps accumulating all the multiples of I.
So when 1 into 2 is 2, then 2 into 3 is 6, like that?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
factorial will be 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. So like 1 into 2 is 2's factorial. That then 1 into 2 into 3 is 3's factorial. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 is 4's factorial. So basically to get 5, what we're doing is we are multiplying 4's factorial with the 5.
And Anna, can you please explain this 80th one again? 80th question, 80, question number
This
80.
one.
Yes.
So the denominator is i's value 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so our for loop is going from 1 to n, and we will use we're using the denominator's values as I. Now, what is the numerator in relationship to the denominator? Numerator is 2 into I. Right, it's double of the I values. Okay, so in our formula, sum is equal to sum plus the numerator, we're taking it as 2 into I. Got that numerator part? And the denominator part is the factorial of I. So before the statement, first we need to find the factorial of I using the statement f is equal to f into I. Okay, we're finding the factorial of that I and then using f in the main formula.
Okay, Anna. Thank you.
All right. Are you all done? Okay, so yeah, finish fast and we'll be done with this.
Then I send 80th one.
Just send it to me. Okay. We will end with this.